Hello again, everybody. Welcome to USA Wrestling Weekly. I'm Scott Casper. Here now this week's news and features from USA Wrestling, the national governing body of our sport. All right, this week's coverage comes to us from Bucharest, Romania, where Team USA competed in the FILA Junior World Championships. This event brought together the world's best 17 to 20-year-old athletes in 3 Olympic styles. When it was all said and done, the U.S. brought home 6 medals and had memorable performances from a number of athletes. The U.S. women's freestyle team had a strong performance, winning 2 silver medals and 2 bronze medals. 121-pound star Helen Maroulis captured a silver medal at the event. It was her 3rd career junior world medal to go along with a pair of junior world bronze medals in 2008 and 2010. She's competed in this event now 4 times. Maroulis is a college student at Simon Fraser University. Maroulis won 4 straight bouts to reach the finals with pins over Lizette Casillo of Ecuador and Gui Liao of China and a tech fall over Bettina Jagger of Hungary. She was edged in the finals by Kanako Murata of Japan 3-2, 1-1, 2-1, losing only in the closing seconds of the match.
Coming to this tournament, I thought that, obviously my goal is to win every time, but this being my last year and I felt a lot of pressure, I just thought that would be a really good practice run for seniors. I thought that if I didn't win this, that maybe I would feel not ready, but I did everything I could have to prepare and to train for this. There's some things that I have to fix, but I don't know. I got an opportunity to finally make it to the finals this year, so I guess you got to take the good with the bad.
Also capturing a silver medal was Adeline Gray at 147 pounds. It was her 2nd career junior world medal to go with gold medal that she won in 2008. Gray is a U.S. Olympic Training Center resident athlete in Colorado Springs. Gray won 4 straight bouts to reach the finals. Her victims included Maria Selmayr, Germany, Evelina Nikolova of Bulgaria, Christina Ness of Norway, and Alina Makinya of the Ukraine. She was defeated in the gold medal finals by Sarah Dosha of Japan in a tough 3-period match, 0-6, 1-0, 3-5 the final score.
I lost. So it comes down to there's a couple positions that she got the better of me in, and that's what. A lot of those girls I'd wrestled before, and I knew they were going to be tough, and I went in there preparing for that. So I just came out ready to go, and it worked. I'm ready to be on top all the time, and I can't wait to be there. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to stay healthy and get to that place.
Well, we'll see both Maroulis and Gray again in September at the 2011 Senior World Championships in Istanbul, Turkey. Winning a bronze medal in her 2nd trip to the Junior World Championships was Erin Golston at 97 pounds. Golston competes at the U.S. Olympic Education Center at Northern Michigan. Golston opened the event with wins over opponents from Kazakhstan and Japan, but was then defeated by an opponent from Vietnam in the semifinals there. The score 2-4, 0-1. She bounced back impressively, by the way, 3-0, 1-0 with a win over Gana Bukinyuko of the Ukraine in her bronze medal bout, scoring the key points and shutting down her opponent.
Man, it really feels great. Like, during that whole match, I just knew I had to stay focused, and I knew she grabbed 2-on-1s for that, so I reacted off her 2-on-1s, and it just feels great. Overall, I think I performed well. Obviously there's still a lot I need to work on, but I'm not completely satisfied, but I'm okay with how I did. And I think the whole team did great. Everyone that wrestled today, we've been training really hard for the past few months, and regardless win or loss, I'm proud of all of them.
Well, the final U.S. women's medal went to Allie Reagan at 138 pounds. Reagan competes for King College and was wrestling in her 1st ever Junior World Championships. Reagan defeated Sakshi Malik of India and Meng Yangji of China to reach the semifinals, where she was edged by Aline Falcon of Germany. In the bronze medal bout, she defeated Claudia Filipchuk of Poland 1-0, 3-1, showing both confidence and skill under pressure.
It was good. I would have liked to have been in the finals, but stuff happens. Didn't really wrestle my match, but came out here determined to get a medal, so that's what I had to do. It was awesome. I had such a good experience. We had great coaches. I love my team. They're all very supportive, so without them I couldn't have done it. Hopefully pick up the practices in the room and build up my confidence as far as the senior level goes, because I didn't really make that much of a name for myself then. So.
Competing in her fourth Junior World Championships was 2009 and 2010 Junior World Champion Victoria Anthony at 105 pounds. She opened strongly with a win over Victoria Jeppsson of Sweden, but was then beaten by Japan's Nika Naganuma. When Naganuma reached the finals, well, Anthony was pulled back into the wrestlebacks. She scored wins over Sumaya Sezir of Turkey and Jade Popke of Canada to qualify for the bronze medal bout, where she was then defeated by Nina Hemmer of Germany. Anthony finished fifth, earning important team points for the U.S., completing her junior world career now with 2 gold medals and 2 fifth-place finishes.
Seeing someone else in the spot I was in for the past 2 years is motivation for years to come. I can't wait to go back to practice, go back to wrestling, and getting back to the tournaments, winning this season. This tournament, regardless of the outcome, means so much to me, and I may have learned way more than I would have ever learned had I won. So.
Well, the women's freestyle team came home with a World Championship team trophy for placing third in the finals. Japan won the tournament with 59 points. Team USA was tied in second, by the way, with Russia with 46, but Russia won the tiebreaker with more individual champs. The team was led by assistant national women's coach Izzy Izboynikov and world team coach Alex Conti. It was Conti who went on the award stand to accept the trophy for USA Wrestling. Well, leading the U.S. men's freestyle effort was Logan Stieber, who took silver at 132 pounds. Stieber competes for Ohio State and was wrestling in his first ever Junior World Championships. Stieber dominated 4 matches to reach the finals, starting with a 3-period win over Okazov of Kazakhstan. He then pinned Ovsepian of Greece and followed with a strong win over Maxim Perpolita of Moldova. Stieber reached the finals with a solid semifinal victory over Stefan Ivanov of Bulgaria, the score 5-0-7-1. He was edged in the gold medal match by Asgarov of Azerbaijan, 1-1-4-6. Asgarov was a silver medalist at last year's Senior World Championships. Stieber has ranked nationally in freestyle on the senior level for the last 3 years and has moved up to 132 pounds for the first time this past year.
They went well. I made the junior world team since I'm here. That's the goal of mine. I wanted to make the senior team. So I took 4th in that. So I got a lot of work to do in all areas, but I'm excited. I keep getting better every day. I got great training partners, great coaches, so we're excited for this year. They were really great to me. I had taken summer classes, and I had an exam on about 5-6 days after the training camp actually started. So they let me stay at Ohio State and train and get my schooling done, which is really nice. I don't have to worry about any of that. And then I had a great week of camp in Colorado and a great couple of days here in Romania.
2 other athletes reached bronze medal bouts where they were defeated then and placed 5th overall. Taking a strong 5th at 121 pounds was Mark Gray, who is competing in his first Junior World event. Gray is a star for a national prep powerhouse, Blair Academy in New Jersey, and is the younger brother of past Cornell star Mike Gray. Gray won his first 3 matches, stopping Sander Orion of Estonia, Avozian of Armenia, and Stephen Takashi of Canada. Gray was defeated in the semifinals by eventual champion, and get this one, King Cheng Ashby of Georgia. Well, in the bronze medal bout, Gray dropped a controversial decision to Vitaly Hursky of Ukraine, 7-8-3-5. Both periods included many scoring actions and had wild flurries at the end of the periods. The USA lost a protest at the end of the second period, and the match was awarded to Hursky.
It was good. I got a lot of experience, I made to semifinals of the Worlds. I lost, but it was, I had developed 3 wins. It's all about experience, and I felt I learned a lot.
The other U.S. wrestler finishing 5th was Oklahoma State star Josh Kindig at 145 pounds. Kindig opened with a loss to Ibrahim Nasser Afrikali of Iran. When the Iranian made the finals, Kindig qualified for the wrestleback rounds. He won 2 straight bouts by pin to reach the bronze medal round, putting away Dai Ho Lee of Korea, then Ibrahim Nuridanov of Uzbekistan. Kindig was edged in his bronze medal bout by Rana Praveen of India, 1-1-1-3. Praveen scored the last point of the first period and held off Kindig's aggressive attack late in the second.
It was a great learning experience. Took a lot of hard work to get here, but it just shows that there's always that much more work that can be done.
Another good performance came from Navy heavyweight Daniel Miller, who finished 7th with a 2-2 record with wins over Greece and Belarus. The United States finished in 8th place with 25 points, with Russia winning the team title. The U.S. team was led by National Freestyle Developmental Coach Bill Zadig and World Team Coaches Dave Bennett and John Stutzman.
We did not do what we're capable of doing. We got to put a lot of hard work in. We have to work in wrestling positions, not just hard work in the wrestling room, but we have to really analyze details and wrestle in those positions in practice every day, even if we don't like those positions. And then when you go to the competition, you have got to wrestle your tail off.
All right, stay tuned. We'll have more from Romania when we return. You're watching USA Wrestling Weekly. The U.S. Greco-Roman effort was led by 145-pound star Ellis Coleman, who claimed a bronze medal for the second straight year at the Junior Worlds. Coleman is a USOTC resident athlete and has been injured most of the year. He had to win a special wrestle-off against Rayvon Perkins to qualify for the Junior Worlds. Coleman opened with a very tough win over a very talented Algerian by tech fall, and then he stopped his Georgian opponent in 2 straight periods. He then scored a come-from-behind win to take a victory over Iran in 3 periods. Now, Coleman was edged in the semifinals by Ian Lucida of Moldova, 0-1-0-1. In the bronze medal bout, Coleman defeated hometown favorite Florin Mecanu of Romania, 1-0-6-0. He won the first period on a step-up, then scored a tech fall in the second period to seal the victory.
Yeah, I feel like I wrestled well for the most part. It was the endurance, muscular endurance. I was getting tired, not during my matches, but after the matches. I couldn't recover quick enough for the next match, and so as time went on, the matches got tougher and tougher. You know, I haven't been on the mat for a long time, so I don't really have the same muscular endurance I used to have.
Well, at heavyweight, Toby Erickson reached a bronze medal bout and placed 5th for Team USA. Erickson competed for Boise State and is now pursuing Greco-Roman full-time. He was defeated in the first round by Babek Jedbani of Iran. When Dejbani reached the finals, Erickson was eligible to wrestle back. He beat Wen Ki Wu of China 1-0-2-2 to qualify for the bronze medal round. He was then defeated by Kirill Hrykshanka of Belarus in the bronze medal bout there, 0-1-0-3.
Overall, we're still, we're still improving, we're still climbing. We just need to get the guys on the team that have a little more experience. We have to get over here and get some more experience. That's just going to take time and a little more funding on our part to get these kids over here.
Well, the United States finished in a tie for 14th overall with Belarus with 14 points, with Georgia winning the team title. The U.S. team was led by National Greco-Roman developmental coach Ike Anderson and world team coach Eric Wetzel. Well, one of the big stories coming from the Junior World Championships was American Greco-Roman star Ellis Coleman, whose famous flying squirrel move has become an international sensation. Coleman has developed an acrobatic move where he jumps over the top of his opponent, landing on the mat and throwing the opponent for back points. He's used this move a few times before. However, nobody was expecting Coleman's spectacular move during this year's Junior World Championships. Coleman had reached the 3rd round and was trailing Iran's athlete 5-0 late in the first. It was the closing seconds. Coleman unleashed the flying squirrel. TheMat.com caught this amazing throw on video.
Flying squirrel.
Well, the move was also captured by Romanian national television, and it was soon posted all over the internet, going viral. Ellis Coleman's move was posted to YouTube entitled Greco-Roman Wrestling Super Flying Suplex. As of this Wednesday, almost 4 million people have watched the video now on YouTube. Well, because of the popularity of the video, Ellis Coleman was interviewed on ESPN, and his move was shown on SportsCenter, where it was selected as the play of the day. The ESPN website ran a poll for fans to pick their favorite video in the Best of the Best segment, which Coleman won for a number of days. The name Ellis Coleman has become known now around the world because of his creative and exciting flying squirrel technique. We spoke with Ellis about the experience of having his move becoming a world-famous sensation.
Yeah, it's been a little overwhelming. MMA directors and stuff like that asking me about contracts when I'm done wrestling, and I mean everything's been really good lately. That was kind of crazy, actually, to be able to see that, like, see me on ESPN as the top play of the week. Like, that was insane. Like, I never ever expect anything like that.
Well, this past weekend, the U.S. has both a women's team and a men's freestyle team competing at the international event in Poznań, Poland. Well, the U.S. women's team competed in the Poland Open and included a number of members on the 2011 U.S. World Team set to compete in the World Championships this September. 2 of the 2011 World Team members won gold medals at this prestigious event. 2008 World Champion Clarissa Chen took home gold at 105 pounds. She won 4 tough bouts on the way to the title, opening with victories over athletes from Portugal and France. In the semifinals, she scored a clutch pin over Elena Mariva of Russia. Chen swept junior world bronze medalist Jacqueline Schellin 1-0-3-0 in the finals. For her outstanding efforts, Chen was named the Mat.com Wrestler of the Week. Well, the other U.S. World Team member winning a gold in Poland was 130-pound star Kelsey Campbell. Campbell was 5th at the 2010 World Championships. She opened with victories over her Slovakian opponent by pin and a close 3-period win over Nakata of Japan in the semifinals. Campbell came back strong after losing the first period to defeat Latvia's 2010 European champion in the finals. Campbell scored on a single-leg attack in the second and third periods to prevail. Winning a bronze medal at 158 pounds was 2011 World Team member and 2008 Olympian Ali Bernard. She opened up with a win over veteran Marina Gastel of Austria, but then fell to world champion Stanka Zlativa of Bulgaria in the semifinals. Bernard claimed bronze with a forfeit win over her Norwegian opponent. 2 U.S. team members placing 5th include Whitney Condor at 112 pounds and 130-pounder Lee Janes. Condor will compete in her first World Championships in Turkey this September. National freestyle coach Zeke Jones was in Poland with the men's team and tells us about the success of the U.S. women wrestlers.
You know, our girls program does a super job. They're getting the job done. They're getting medals. That's what it's about. Terry's hitting it out of the park. I mean, you can look at the results. Every tournament they go to, they always bring home gold, silver, and bronze medal matches. I'm sure, though, they're not satisfied until they get on top of the podium at the World Championships.
The men's freestyle team competed at the tough Zielkowski International in Poznań, Poland, and 2 American wrestlers came home with bronze medals, capturing a bronze at 264 pounds, 2009 world bronze medalist Tervel Delagnev, who's also a member of the 2011 U.S. World Team. Delagnev defeated 2-time world bronze medalist Arzumandas of Greece in his first match before falling to Shemarov of Belarus in the quarterfinals. Delagnev received a chance to wrestle back for a medal after Shemarov reached the finals. He then beat an opponent from Iran before gaining a win over 2-time world champion Makov of Russia in the bronze medal bout by forfeit. 2009 World Team member Trent Paulson also added a bronze medal to his collection at 163 pounds. He won 4 of his 5 bouts during the tournament against top competitors. His only loss was to Germany's Andrei Shika in the semifinals. Paulson pinned 2008 Olympic bronze medalist Murad Gaidarov of Belarus in the first period of the bronze medal bout. He locked Gaidarov in a bear hug to record the fall. Paulson had a strong overseas tour, also finishing 3rd the previous weekend at the always important Ukrainian Memorial in the Ukraine. While 2011 World Team member Nick Simmons pulled off 2 huge wins in his first 2 matches before finishing 5th at 121. Simmons opened by recording a first-period pin against past world champion and Olympic bronze medalist Radoslav Velikov of Bulgaria. He followed with a 3-period win over 2009 world silver medalist Cesar Akul of Turkey. After losing to Vladislav Andreev of Belarus in the quarterfinals, Simmons beat Spain's Francisco Sanchez in the wrestlebacks, then went on to fall to Iran's Farzad Jafari in the bronze medal match. Also placing fifth at 145 pounds, Josh Chirella, who finished with a 2-2 record on tour. Chirella had wins over athletes from Belarus and Germany. In the bronze medal bout, he fell to two-time world champion and Olympic silver medalist Serafim Barzakov of Bulgaria in 3 periods. National freestyle coach Zeke Jones talks about the performance of the men's team.
You know, the Poland-Ukrainian tournament are premier pre-world championships. You saw probably 70 to 80% of all the number ones that'll be competing in the world championship, so that was good. It gave us an indicator of where we at. Overall performance was good. A lot of good individual performances, but not enough medals.
Well, in late July, Fargo, North Dakota generally is the center of the wrestling world, and so many of the legends of the sport attend the event. We caught up with past Olympic and world champions who are huge supporters of the A6 Vons Junior and Cadet Nationals and encourage young wrestlers to compete in USA Wrestling events. Bruce Baumgartner won 2 Olympic gold medals and 3 world titles in freestyle wrestling at heavyweight. His career was jump-started in high school when he won the 1978 Junior Nationals in New Jersey.
My understanding, it's the biggest wrestling tournament in the world. It is still the premier high school national tournament in the United States. It has been for over 30 years. When I was competing, it was every high schooler's dream to come out here, you know, wrestle at the Junior Nationals and win.
John Smith won 2 Olympic gold medals and 4 world titles in freestyle. He's now the head coach at National Powerhouse Oklahoma State University. Smith competed in the Junior Nationals in high school and is an advocate of great competition.
It's a great competition that's going to help develop you, win or lose. You know, you're going to realize, hey, I'm behind or I'm further along than what I thought. You're going to be tested in every way out here.
Terry Brands won world gold medals in freestyle in '93 and '95 and added an Olympic bronze medal in 2000. He's an assistant coach for the storied University of Iowa program and competed at the Junior Nationals. He tells young athletes to compete there.
This is really the event that showcases your skills and your talents in the sport of freestyle and Greco-Roman wrestling that can take you to that next level on the Olympic and world.
Kevin Jackson won an Olympic gold medal in '92 and world titles in '91 and '95. He's now the head coach at Iowa State. Jackson tells young athletes to compete in the international styles.
Well, competition is competition. The more competition you get, the better you're going to be. You become a more well-rounded athlete. You see different styles, different techniques. You feel different paces. You feel different kids from all around the country, which makes you better.
Jeff Blatnick was a big story at the 1984 Olympic Games in L.A., winning a Greco-Roman gold medal at heavy and defeating cancer. He's very active in the sport to this day, serving as state chairperson of USA Wrestling in his home state of New York.
Well, really, I think Terry Brands summed it up best when he spoke to the New York team at a training camp. He goes, Fargo is the Olympics for high school wrestlers. And I couldn't agree more. I think the best talent, both at cadet and junior level, women's level as well, come out here and they do battle it.
Well, as these wrestling legends explain, we can expect many star athletes from Fargo to go on to success in college, also on the Olympic level. As always, we thank you for joining us. We'll see you all next week right here on USA Wrestling Weekly. Have a good one, everybody.